Digital Romance TV.
Hi everyone, welcome to digitalromance.tv. I'm Kimberly Seltzer, a dating and makeover expert, and I draw upon my experience as a previous therapist to really give an inside-out approach to helping people look and feel their best. In today's topic, I want to talk about dating after divorce. I'm very passionate about this topic because I actually am divorced and I went through it, so I really get it. And I remember that feeling, especially right afterwards. I was a deer in headlights. It was like I was plopped in a foreign land and I didn't know how to speak the language. And I had to navigate through this jungle of love, or this dating jungle, as I call it. And slowly but surely, I learned it, and dating was definitely a lot different back then than it is now, at least for me, because I got married really young. But I think the challenges are very common for people who either have been in a relationship for a really long time or married, and they get out of it and they have to kind of learn how to date again. And so today's topic, I wanted to really focus on getting back to basics. This is something that I teach my clients a lot and harp on, is that it's all about you. You know, one of the things that's really hard about being with a partner for a long time is you kind of lose your sense of self. Your identity gets wrapped up with you guys as a couple, and you forget who you are. So I want to teach you guys to kind of regroup and focus on you so that eventually you heal and you're able to attract the person that is right for you at this time of your life. Okay, so the very, very first thing in getting back to basics is to focus on you, focus on your passions. I mean, do you remember what you used to like before you met your partner? Maybe there were hobbies or interests that you had that you just kind of stopped doing because either your partner didn't like it or didn't want to, or you just kind of got lazy over time. This is your time to do the things that you haven't done in a long time. And believe me, when you start doing them, it brings back that feeling of your old self and remembering who you are. So that's the first thing, is going back to your passions. The second is slow down. Okay, a lot of times people want to heal the wound by putting a band-aid on and hopping into the next relationship, trying to, maybe get a corrective experience of something that was ripped from them, or, just trying to do a healthy thing. But the problem is if you don't slow down and really take the time for yourself, you might just attract another relationship that's not good for you. So I always give the metaphor, if you're running a marathon and you're trying to get to the finish line, you can't sprint to the finish line in a marathon, right? You have to exercise. So both men and women, you need to exercise that dating muscle that's been atrophied for so long and focus on you. And believe me, you'll get to the finish line. Just give yourself time. And finally, have fun. I know that sounds so simple and basic, but a lot of times people think that, divorce is a bad word, or, the big D, it's like wearing a scarlet letter. It's not. Actually, there's a lot of benefits to being divorced that people don't think about, and that's a whole other video. But one of the benefits is that you are able to do what you want when you want, and you are a different person now than you are then. So because you're a different person, you can engage in different activities and meet people that are going to be right for you at this time. So just to recap, go back to the basics. It's finding your passions, it is slowing down, and finally having fun. And I encourage you, if you want to learn more about me and what I do, go to eliteimageMakeovers.com and make sure you sign on my website. I have lots of goodies, including videos and newsletters. And I will see you soon. Bye.